Welcome to our reading of Elegy Written in a Country Churchyard by Thomas Gray. First published in 1751, this elegy is one of the most famous poems in English literature. It reflects of life, death, and the memory of ordinary people who rest quietly in a village graveyard. Gray's work reminds us that all human beings, whether rich or poor, share the same destiny and that there is a beauty and dignity in every life lived. Let us listen to the opening lines of Gray's timeless elegy. Elegy written in a country churchyard by Thomas Gray. The curfew tolls the needles of parting day. The rolling-haired wind slowly over the lea. The plowman homeward plods his weary way, and leads the world to darkness and to me. Now fades the glimmering landscape on the sight, and all the air a solemn stillness holds, save where the beetle wheels his rolling flight, and rosy tinklings lull the distant folds. Save that from yonder ivy-mottled tower, the moping owl does to the moon and complain of such as wandering near her secret bower, molest her ancient solitary reign. Beneath those rugged elms the yew tree shades, where heaves the turf in many a mouldering heap, each in his narrow cell of ever laid, the rude forefathers of the hamlet's sleep. The breezy call of incense breathing morn, the swallow twittering from the straw-built shield, the cock's sure clarion and the echoing horn, no more shall rouse them from their lowly bed. For them no more the blazing heart shall burn, or breezy housewife ply her evening care. No children run to lips their sire's return, or climb his knees the envied kiss to share. Oft did the harvest to their sickle yield, their furrow of the stubborn glebe has grown. How jocund did they drive their tame afield, how bow the woods beneath their sturdy stroke. Let not ambition mock their useful toil, their homely joys and destiny obscure, nor grandeur here with a disdainful smile the short and simple annals of the poor. The boast of heraldry, the pomp of power, and all the beauty, all the wealth, here green, awaits alike the inevitable hour, the path of glory lead but to the grave. Nor you, ye proud impute to this default, if memory over their time no trophies raise, where through the long-drawn aisle and flittered vault, the pealing anthem swells the note of praise. Can sword yarn or animated bust back to its mansion call the fleeting breath? Can hour's voice provoke the silent dust, or flattery soothe the dull cold ear of death? Perhaps in this neglected spot is laid some heart once pregnant with celestial fire, hands that the rod of empire might have swayed, or walked to ecstasy the living lyre. But knowledge to their eyes her ample page, rich with the spoils of time, did newer unroll child penury repress their noble rage and fuse the genial current of the soul. Full many a gem of furies ray serene, the dark unfathomed caves of ocean bare. Full many a flower is born to blush unseen, and waste its sweetness on the desert air. Some village champion that win the dauntless breast, the little triumph of his field withstood. Some mute inglorious Melton here may rest, some Cromwell guiltless of his country's blood. Their lot forbade, nor circumscribe alone their growing virtues, but their crimes confined, forbade to wade through slaughter to a throne, and shut the gates of mercy on mankind. The struggling pangs of conscious truth to hide, the quench the blushes of ingenuous shame, or heap the shrine of luxury and pride, with incense kindled at the muse's flame. Far from the mauding crowd's ignoble strife, their sober wishes never linked to stray. Along the cool sequestered veil of life, they kept the noiseless tenor of their way. Yet, even these bones from insult to protect, some frail memorial still erected nigh, with uncouth rhymes and shapeless sculpture decked, implores the passing tribute of a sigh. Their name, their years spilled, the unlettered news, the place of fame and elegy supply, and many a holy text around his shoes, that teach the rustic moralist to die. For who to dump forgetfulness a prey, displeasing anxious being e'er design, left the warm precincts of the cheerful day, nor cast one lingering look behind. On some fond breast the parting soul relies, some pious drops the closing iron cries. Even from the tomb the voice of nature cries, even in our ashes leave their wounded lives. He who mindful on the unhonored dead, those in these lines their artless tale relate. If chance by lonely contemplation lead, some kindred spirit shall inquire they fade. Please some hoary-headed swain may say, oft have we seen him at the peep of dawn, brushing with hasty steps the dews away to meet the sun upon the upland below. There at the foot of yonder nodding beach, that rootless it old fantastic roots so high, his letless length of noontide will he stretch, and pour upon the brook that bubbles by. Hard by hewn wood, now smiling as in scorn, muttering his wayward fancies he will drop, now dropping, woeful one, like one forlorn, or crazed with care, or crossed in hopeless love. One morn I missed him on the custom hill, along the heath and near his favorite tree. Another came nor yet beside the rill, nor up the lawn, nor at the wood was he. The next with dirges due in sad array, slow through the church way path we saw him burn. Approach and read, for thou canst read the lay graved on the stone beneath you, aged thorn. The epitaph. Here is he said upon the lap of earth, a youth to fortune and to fame unknown. First signs rode not on his humble birth, and melancholy marked him for her own. Large was his bounty and his soul sincere. Heaven did a recompense as largely sent. He gave to Miss Ray all he had, a tear he gained from heaven. 'Twas all he wished, a friend. No father seek his merits to disclose, or draw his frailties from the dread abode. There they alike in trembling hope repose the bosom of his father and his God.